Hello FUTWIZ gang and welcome back to another video on the FUTWIZ channel today. We are joined today by FUTWIZ JAMODO, who's going to be giving us his free kick masterclass. So if you're struggling with free kicks, you don't really know what to do in the free kick scenarios, look no place other than this video right here, where you're going to find out the best way to finish them, to set up and also assist people from free kicks. Now let's get straight into it. Righty guys, so as I mentioned before, I'm joined here by FUTWIZ JAMODO, who's going to be giving us an absolute masterclass how to take free kicks. How are we doing, my Australian good friend?
Good to be back, and I'm happy to teach people how to score more goals.
We're going to start off with our direct free kick, and Jamie is going to show us exactly how to take the perfect direct free kick.
Let's go. Okay, so the direct free kick, and it's important to note for the direct free kick, and a lot of your opponents might do this in FUT Champs or on Div Rivals or something like that. They'll put their own player on the line to block the free kick on the goal line. If they don't, in this situation, you want to aim it just above the bar with the left analog stick. And you want to put a couple bars of power on it, depending on how far you are out. And then with the right analog stick, aim up and hopefully green. And there you go. It's a goal. In a direct free kick situation where your opponent doesn't have anyone on the line, first of all, you're aiming it with the left stick just above the bar. Because what you're going to do after you press shoot is aim it also up on the right stick. And it'll give it that top spin, hopefully green it. And with a good free kick taker, you can go in.
And the keeper couldn't even get his hand. He got a hand to it, but it wasn't even a strong enough hand. That was probably the most perfect free kick I've seen. That's quality from you, Jamie. Now, on to the next one, which is going to be if a player is on the line for the free kick. Because obviously, Jamie mentioned before that a player is not on the line for it. Now, we're going to tell you what to do if a player is on the line and pretty much see what Jamie can do.
Okay, now secondly, in a similar position to the first one, obviously in this situation, my opponent is putting someone on the goal line, which means that even if I did aim it properly and take a direct free kick, it's going to get blocked. They're going to save it. So in this situation, pressing L2 to call someone short and R1. And what I'm going to do is take a short free kick. And in this situation, I can lay it off by holding L2 and passing it off to the player that's on the free kick, getting a shot off that way, or working it inside the box here. As you can see, nice little deflection our way. And we're in that position where we're inside the box and we can then dribble and find the pass. Maybe in this situation, get a couple lucky bounces, but you can't score a direct free kick when your opponent has someone on the line. So you play it short with L2, you hold L2 while you press the pass, and then you can work it inside the box and try and score a goal.
Right, so the next free kick we're going to show you, the next free kick technique is where we're going to be sending a player on the run. So Jamie's going to explain in just a moment how we're going to pretty much add a bit of spice and a bit of sugar on top of these free kicks and make them look a little bit better.
Yummy. So the third one is a bit of a variation to the second. We'll once again call someone short with L2 and R1. But this time, what we're going to do, obviously as you can see, there's another player on the line. But you may have already used the first technique in this game against your opponent and you want to try something different. What we're going to do is hold R1. So Marcelo's going to run over it. And then we're going to fake shot. He's going to run over the ball, and then we're going to pass it to Marcelo, who's on that run. And there we go. He's inside the box. On this time, doesn't get the finish off. But as you can see, by making that run, and if they don't track it, that is an easy pass inside the box, and you're even closer to the goal than potentially the second variation.
It's just about really giving yourself that opportunity to kind of get it done, really, isn't it?
Well, it's like people can watch these back, all these techniques, and then try and add all of them to their game because it's about being unpredictable. And if your opponent's not blocking things, then taking advantage of it.
Wonderful stuff. And that was the spice and sugar we talked about on the free kicks. Yummy.
Alright, so as you can see, we are 30 yards out. I don't really want to shoot in this position, so I'm going to press the left stick in. We're going to get a bird's eye view kind of thing of the pitch. And we're looking for the cross here. So what we're going to do is toggle our best header of the ball. Aim it around this position at the back stick. And what we're going to want to do is just click, cross. As you can see, we're toggling this player. You don't want to be offside. Cross it in. And at the back post, we find the header. He's just offside in that position because I ran a bit too early. But as you guys can see, it's another technique of scoring. It's not playing short on the ground. It's not shooting direct. It's finding the cross for the header in the middle. And it does work.
It's just about really just... It's literally a prime example, by the way, of like not being able to run too early.
Yeah,
kind of like
exactly
holding your
right.
run as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's perfect. And if you do hold your run in time, then 9 times out of 10 you will score. Especially if you have a tall enough player with great heading as well.
Okay, so the fifth and final free kick variation we'll be speaking about today is the short pass and the shot straight away. And for me personally, it's all going to depend on where your opponent's defenders are set up. If it's open in the middle of the goal, you can probably try and find the power shot direct. But mostly, I think it's in a position where you're trying to open it up and finesse, where normally you'd want to try and shoot, or the opposite side of the goal where they've put the player on the line. So I'll show you an example, and it should be a bit easier to follow along. So as you can see, once again, my opponent has a player on the line blocking the direct free kick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and play it short straight away and find the shot in the opposite corner of the goal. Playing it short here, and then in Kunku on the finesse. Green saved this time, but it just shows you that your opponent expects you to either take it direct, or as I've shown as well, maybe work it into the middle. But this time, you're looking for the short straight away, and then a strong foot finesse to the opposite corner.
Right, so that wraps up your free kick masterclass with FUTWIZ Jamodo. Jamie, Jamodo, thank you for coming on, mate. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Obviously, I was walking through those scenarios there, so maybe they didn't obviously turn out perfect in some of them. But if you follow the exact steps and rules, you'll see it for yourself. Try them in game. And the more you can learn, the better, because like I said, it's about being unpredictable. And if you do one in a game, your opponent's probably going to know for next time. So it's just about knowing a range of them.
Exactly. And Jamie, where can people find you if they want to find you and lock into some FUTWIZ Jamodo gameplay?
Twitch.tv/FUTWIZJamodo. If you guys have any questions about any of them, let me know in the chat and we can have a talk.
Wonderful stuff. Well, apart from that, thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next one.
Peace.